is Wednesday, it is hump day, and we are absolutely excited to greet you again, wake up with you in the morning time, get you in the right frame of mind. We like that. The fact that you tune into us and we have the responsibility of probably influencing what your day is going to be like. And we're hoping that it's going to be a positive one. Welcome to RDBS this morning. Let's go over and see what's happening on our news desk.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polio. Though anticipating with bated breath the outcome of yesterday's U.S. presidential election, St. Lucians are being informed that the outcome will have little to no impact on their lives. Domestic issues like the economy, abortion rights, and immigration are expected to determine the outcome of the political contest. The Democratic candidate, Vice President Kamala Harris, is seeking to succeed President Joe Biden in the White House, while the Republicans' chosen standard-bearer is former President Donald Trump, who served from 2016 to 2020.
In this case, I think we already have the code that we inherited under the Biden, the Trump, and the Obama administrations, from the standpoint that ever since the Caribbean Basin Initiative was launched after the invasion of Grenada in 1983, there has been not any such attention given to the Caribbean as a region in terms of trade, investment, and fulfilling the earlier promises made to make the Caribbean region more prosperous.
In other news, on Monday, November the 4th of 2024 at about 2:10 p.m., police officers attached to the Marigot police station responded to a report of a suspicious death at Chinatown in Marigot. The deceased has not been formally identified but was discovered motionless with apparent marks of violence. A pathologist was summoned to the scene who made initial assessments. A post-mortem examination is scheduled for a later date. Reports indicate that no one from the community of Marigot has been reported missing. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is therefore seeking the cooperation of the public in identifying the deceased. Anyone with information regarding this incident is requested to contact the Marigot Police Station at 456-3895 or the Major Crime Unit at 456-3756. Anonymous tips can also be provided by dialing 555, the crime hotline, or by utilizing the RSLPF crime hotline app. Finally, from us this morning, a local concerned citizen and community activist has advised that St. Lucia emulate the United States in a particular area.
During the last elections, one of the hot button issues was having a fixed date for our general elections here in St. Lucia. It is with this in mind, I am calling on the Prime Minister to use his majority in Parliament to give us this most precious gift. Bearing in mind that the last administration used the announcement of an election date as a dangling carrot in our faces, and we said never again.
And as the news, thank you so much for watching and listening. Here's a very enjoyable and productive Wednesday. Join us for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report, at noon. Goodbye.
It's nature again. Oh, I'm in my element. Thank you, News Desk. We're coming right back. You that we had some more coming off of the Taiwan St. Lucia Trade Show, and Chem Solution was definitely on hand, and it was beautiful to see the growth. We always highlight the reason why we enjoy coming to the Taiwan St. Lucia Trade Show is that there's a lot of products that is homegrown and a lot of people don't know. Like we just bumped up, we had this gentleman here with Chem Solution, and a lady just walked up and said, hey, true, that is St. Lucia, that is locally made. She was using it for a while and didn't realize that it was made in St. Lucia. So this is one of the reasons we always encourage persons, you know what, at least once in your lifetime, you should indulge in the trade show. Come and see what we're capable of. We're here with this gentleman. He's no stranger to us. His line of products have been extending. Every year the man extended. You know, I had the privilege of using some soap from him recently, and now there's dishwasher liquid, there's body soap, there's hand wash, there's practically shampoo. Everything.
Yeah, we have a shampoo. We have a shampoo, but it's actually an antibacterial shampoo.
Okay.
And
what is it?
yes,
Oh.
nice. And it's actually prescribed by dermatologists as well.
Okay.
We have
some of the ingredients in there?
ingredients.
Salicylic acid is very vital.
Very good for anti-dandruff, also for eczema in the head and stuff like that. We also have the face wash, salicylic face wash, and this one is doing extremely well with the charcoal as well. We have just moved into the hand wash. Yeah, the hand wash, and this is also antibacterial. Yeah,
This one's been around?
for a long time. Yeah, it's actually,
That's the one she was speaking about.
that's right. We've been doing that for like 12 years now, and it's doing well. You know, we have reached the point where right now we make our own bottles.
Right.
You know, I bought my own molds, so right now, basically, all the shapes and the styles that you see, it's mine.
Right. Now, the importance of being able to showcase on platforms like that, the trade show, the Taiwan St. Lucia trade show, how does it enhance you as a business person, as a manufacturer, as a producer?
Well, for me, it's really and truly participating here is really and truly to show St. Lucia what we can do, what the potential is for us, and to see what is available in-house. I have nothing wrong, with people importing stuff, but at the same time, you get to see and to know the quality of products that is made on the island and the variety as well. The only thing for us is just that, sometimes the inconsistency with the availability of stuff, sometimes it's not our fault because of shipping, logistics and stuff like that, because I'm going through it right now with a couple of my products.
Okay. So, but then in general, now speaking in terms of, an appetite for the locally made stuff, have you been seeing an increase in that?
Oh yeah, very much so. Especially with the new items that we have brought on board, because since COVID, there has been, a lull, a big gap, in the stuff that you used to get before. You cannot, at the end of the day, people need stuff. So all we have to do now is tap into the market and make sure that we give good quality products at a reasonable cost so that we could stay viable in the market.
You spoke about importing. What about yourself? Is any of your product, have you been able to export any of your products?
I do. It's not as big as we want to as yet, but it's growing. Export St. Lucia earlier on started sending our blue soap to St. Martin. We have a small market for our sulfur soap. Our Savo soup in Martinique. Actually, the French folks actually come here, buy it, and go back and retail it in Martinique. Yeah.
Right, so you do have that connectivity as well.
Yes, we do that. And right now we are looking to double down on that, especially with the French market. The sulfur soap, they love sulfur soap in Martinique. So right now we are really working, especially with Export St. Lucia, to make sure that that demand and that present is over there. Yeah.
Well, I am glad to see you here, and I'm glad to see the growth and the continuity of it as well. The fact that you have started to export is quite refreshing as well. So it means that we're not just importing, but our products are actually getting out there on the market, on the international market as well. So that's a great thing. All the best at the trade show, and we look forward to more. We pick up a few other products in a minute, and since that seems to be a hit, I'll try to figure it out. I'll probably walk away with one, but all the best. Yeah.
Thank you, my dear. Have a blessed one.
How many times have you been passing through the town of Castries and probably purchased fruits from this gentleman right here? Did you ever wonder, what it was like being a fruit vendor in the heart of Castries? Find out. This man is no stranger. If you traverse the Castries area at any given time, you may have even purchased from this gentleman before. There's a healthy man on the street. That's what I call him. I purchased thing from here. That's my little bottle, my little box there. That's the one that have everything in it. Cato's Fruits it is. And this gentleman has been here for how long now?
8 years.
8 years you've been in the business. And we want to know about you because then we just running by, you're selling your fridge, you have your own little innovative ways. And many a times we just pass by, we see people on their hustle. And, you know, sometimes if we just stop sometimes and find out a little something, you might be intrigued to know, you know, maybe inspired even of some of the, you know, what is happening right here. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's all about eating healthy and getting healthy. And my peoples, you know, we was over the other side over there.
Yes.
They moved all of us. And we are located over here, the back of the Pine Tree.
Because I missed you over there in truth. I looking at customer fruit. I say, well, where you going? I say, where he going?
Yeah.
So tell me about, you know, you here. How did you get into the hustle? What prompted it? Was it you trying to find a way to sustain yourself? Or was it you having a conscious desire to want to assist in the health of the nation? What was it? What was the driving force at first?
When I realized, I saw like people not really selling fruits on the road. They're selling ground provisions, but they're not selling grapes, they're not selling apples, they're not selling, you know? So my mind just get creative. So I realized a lot of people not eating healthy. Mostly ladies eating healthy, but not the guys. But anyhow, it's still good to see I try to help the people. They have a lot of cancer patients to come and get fruits and they come and purchase from me. So I feel very happy for that. And a lot of politicians or whatever, you know. Good vibes, man.
Right. Now, you know, that's sort of, you know, down to earth vending, you know. Normally we see people start like that. And when things start to boom up and things, they go in big places, they open, they go on into the commercialized spaces. Do you plan to do that or you plan to keep it this personal?
Well, the plans is to keep people healthy. If it go further than that, it's okay. But right now, just to feed the people and make sure they're healthy.
What has it been like?
Over here is like a 0-0.
Oh, you mean the move?
I mean, yeah, the movement.
Oh, so people don't know you here, that's what.
They know, but the drivers don't really come in, but they can drive through. But they don't know that. And it's strengthening the business a little, but it's not so well though. But going okay.
You're going to figure it out, man. You're a smart man.
For sure.
You're a businessman. I know you're going to figure that out. By time Christmas, thing going to be booming back up again.
Maybe not, but still.
You need to be optimistic here now. You understand? Right now you're on DBS, the morning show. So everybody going to know where you are now. And they know you have healthy fruits around here. So keep it positive, man. What you say?
Yeah, man.
All right. Tell them where you are again.
Keep healthy, my people. I keep straight.
National landmark, national hero. You want to find out? Let's go with us. At the national landmark, at the Pigeon Island landmark, with a national hero. Yeah, the World Culinary Award winner 2024. Chef Orlando, congratulations.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah, it's you know, funny thing, we spoke
Before you go,
before I went,
exactly.
and I should have brought with me the trophy today. But you know, next time you guys come down, you'll
That's
see.
fine, that's fine. You owe us lunch or dinner, whatever.
Absolutely, come share the love, as you say, share the love.
Certainly.
Yeah.
What was it like? Tell us.
Well, you know, I have to say to you that it was quite a surprise. You know, after we spoke, I was going to Singapore to do some stuff in Singapore, and then while I was in Singapore, I received an email that congratulations, we won. So I had not booked a ticket to Dubai. I said, well, since I was in Singapore, we're close by, why not book a ticket and go to Dubai and pick up the trophy?
Pick up your thing yourself, don't.
So that's what we did. We kind of booked a ticket for 4 days and went across. I mean, I always wanted to go to Dubai anyway. But to go to Dubai was amazing. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful island. You know, lots going on. Amazing location. But you know, for the award ceremony itself was a really great night. Just to be the only Caribbean guy there was amongst people from Africa, from you know Dubai, from Saudi Arabia, all these international places, and I'm the guy from the Caribbean waving my trophy. It was quite nice, and of course, you know, it represented St. Lucia. I am the Caribbean. I live in the Caribbean, but I'm there on the flag of St. Lucia, and I feel very proud to be representing.
Wonderful. And it didn't stop there. You know, so many things continue to happen, Chef Orlando. And if we're not careful, we could miss the mark. We could miss the fact that we've got national heroes in persons like yourself who represent maybe on different tiers. But like you said, it's flying that St. Lucia flag as well. I see Travel and Leisure has just given you, another great spread again. Top 5 restaurants in St. Lucia, and you're ahead at the topping this one off.
Yeah. Again, I mean, these awards is a recognition what St. Lucia can be, a culinary destination. That's been my vision for, I've been in nearly 30 years. I've often tell people I may have not been born a St. Lucian, but the fact is actually I have a St. Lucian passport. I've been here 30 years, and my belief is that the best location in the Caribbean is St. Lucia. So now all these awards kind of recognize and bring our culinary destination. What is culinary to us? It is now about the cuisine locally, international cuisine combined. It's about our staff understand the value of pouring wine if necessary, understand the value of pouring good rum. Again, it's the whole experience. It's about going to our local communities and sharing with our local farmers, our fishermen. It's about going to our local rum shops and experiencing the people. Right. It is St. Lucia, the cultural experience, and cuisine has a big part to play in that. And so I feel very proud to be representing that position, and I look forward to, obviously, for us to keep doing more. Now
you've been a man who's always been very passionate, and that stands firm in your cuisine as well. The fact that you use the local island vibe to give you that sense. That's what you promote. The actual authentic tropical vibes is what you infuse into your cuisine, and with you collecting all of these awards, it just proves that yes, what we have is truly the best and the top of the world, and it stands firm because you're collecting world awards.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I have to say that no captain runs a ship by himself. It's about teamwork. So for me personally, I'm always very much happy to wave my vendors' flag. I'm always happy to wave my farmers' flag. I'm happy to wave the fishermen's flag, and of course, ultimately, I'm happy to raise the flag of my team, because even in my absence, they're delivering on the experience. And that's critically important for us. We must not recognize that it's Orlando. My name is Orlando, but it's Orlando's. Yes. So we, the team, and I think these awards that keep coming in is a recognition of the team effort that we do as Orlando's restaurant and as we do as St. Lucians. What do we do? I mean, we have an Olympic winner here with Julia Alfred. And of course, now that is a big flag for us in the Caribbean and St. Lucia. But how about our cuisine and culinary? So I also want to make a big shout out to our national team that are going to Miami in a few weeks' time to represent in the Taste of the Caribbean. We wish them every success, because they are the future. They are the future chefs that are going to come back and showcase the cuisine locally.
Well, you definitely have a wonderful vision, and you've set the tone, you've continued to set the mark, and I do believe that we're going to be seeing a lot more like yourself, budding ones who are inspired, to go that limit as well when it comes to culinary and come to the art.
Well, I want a quick shout out, of course, as well. I'm actually off this week as well now to do another representation in St. Martin. Right. A taste of the St. Martin cuisine going on. And again, I'm off to do that and see how we can represent. And again, like I said, these opportunities are not just, I'm hoping I'm setting the tone so doors can open behind me, so people can come in and showcase that. We are St. Lucia. We must represent our cuisine. I must be a bigger shout out to the Prime Minister recently. I had him cooking, stirring the pot. And when the Prime Minister can stir the pot, I mean, anyone can stir the pot.
Absolutely. Orlando, all the best.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations again. And we see you soon in Soufriere at Orlando's. Yeah, you could pop on by sometime. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling a little Christmassy and mangery. Seems like the manger, don't? Oh, it feels good. We're at National Park at Pigeon Island, and that's a beautiful place to come and enjoy St. Lucia. But this is where we came from this morning, and we hope that we could bring some sort of inspiration to you. As we lead into Christmas, it's going to get excited around here, so make sure you stay close to us on DBS This Morning. That's our show.